I, 31F, am a clerk at a gas station, and I might have saved someone's life today. So, I'm a gas station clerk, and I work the closing shift, which is 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. I don't usually get out of there until 11, because after I lock the doors at 10, I have to stay and count the drawer and print reports. Today, I got to work about 30 minutes early, and I pulled into the parking lot. My mom usually helps me with my closing work, so she was with me. She and I sat and talked in the car for about 10 minutes before I finally got my things together to head to work. There was a yellow van sitting at one of the gas pumps, and it looked a lot like one of our vendors, so I didn't question it much at first. As I was walking into work, my boss had been sitting in his car. He saw me walking in and rushed to get out of his car and to follow me in, and explained to me that the police were on their way because of the yellow van. When I asked why, he said that one of our regular customers and himself were standing outside earlier and heard a woman screaming from inside of the van. The customer got it on video, and they're now waiting for the police to arrive. I talked to my boss for another minute about the situation, and he said he couldn't wait for the police to show up, as he owned several other stores and had to go deal with some other things. He explained to me that he had to go and leave, but told me that if the police needed his store camera footage, I had to call him, and he'd get it set up. Now, officers showed up about 20 minutes after my boss left, and I watched the man driving the van get out and talk to the officers. The officers pointed at the side of the building. I couldn't hear what was being said, and I continued to watch them through the windows of the gas station. The officers got back into their car, and the man parked the van on the side of the gas station. I'm guessing the cops only told him not to block the gas pumps, after which the officers left. Thinking they had done their checks, I continued about my day, disregarding the events. Around 7:45 p.m., I saw a girl coming out of the van, walking around the gas pumps talking to people. She looked terrified, and it seemed like some of the other customers ignored her. After that, she simply went back to the van and disappeared in there. I asked one of my customers what she was asking for, and he said that she was asking if anyone had $1 or $2 for gas, so she didn't get in trouble. Now 5 minutes later, she got out of the van again and came inside the store. I could see that she had a black eye, and her lip was busted. She came up to me and nervously asked me if there was any way she could get some gas, and that she would either pay me or pay the store back at a later date. Feeling kind of bad for her, I told her I had $10 to spare, and this prompted her to say, "Oh my God, thank you." Now, with the story from my boss in the back of my mind, and her appearing in a bad shape, I checked around the store if there were any other people. I couldn't see anyone, so I took the opportunity to ask her if she was okay and if she needed help. She was clearly shaken by what I asked, hesitated for a moment, but said she was fine and told me she was going home. She rushed back out to the van, and the guy pulled up to the gas pump I told her I would put the $10 on. While they were filling up their tank, I called the sheriff's department and told them that they should come over again, as I did not trust her to be okay. After he was finished filling up the tank, the girl came back in the story to get a coffee for her boyfriend, which prompted me to stall by trying to talk about some dumb stuff. My mom was outside changing the trash, and her dog was behind the register with me, which made me use the dog as an excuse to stall, basically talking to the girl about dogs and pets. Eventually, the girl said that she really had to go, or she would get into trouble, so I let her go, worried because the police hadn't shown up yet. Now, just as the van was about to leave, several cop cars showed up and hit their blue lights, stopping the van from pulling out of the parking lot. A small commotion happened, which I couldn't see due to me having to work, but after 30 minutes or so, an officer came into the store informing me that they had arrested the guy. It turns out that he was known for domestic abuse and that he had threatened to unalive his girlfriend if she talked to the police. As he was already known for similar crimes, the officer ensured me that the guy would at least spend some time in jail and told me I did the right thing. The next day, I see the same van pulling up on our parking lot, and the girl gets out. She comes into the store and starts thanking me repeatedly. She said she didn't have money or anything, but asked if I liked plants. When I said yes, she gave me the most adorable little cactus plant. She didn't really want to share any details about what happened, but I gave her my phone number and told her to text me if she ever needed anything. I'm so happy the girl is safe and really hope that they lock away that guy forever. I'm absolutely disgusted by domestic abuse, and I hope our justice system will take care of him. With regards to the cactus she gave me, I gave it a spot next to my registry and named it Bob.